Hey guys, and welcome to another devlog. We've got lots to go over this week, so let's just jump straight into it. So first off, what I've been working on has been a sound manager system for the game. This will help me implement sound into both the menus as well as the gameplay. So here within Unity, you'll see I've got my sound manager game object. This is very similar to the stored variables game object in that it doesn't get destroyed between scenes. So on this game object, I can drag on all my sound clips and I have the options to change a few different variables. So these are the name of it, the loop, whether I want it to repeat, the pitch of it, as well as the volume of it. So this acts as the sound manager for my whole project basically. I can pull soundmanager.play and then put the name of the clip that I want to play and it will play the clip. So currently you can see I've got hover over button, I've got jump, and I've got change menu. So hover over is when I hover over a button, it makes a little ticking sound. Obviously jump is when the player jumps, and change menu is the little whooshing sound between menus. So I'll hit play now and we'll quickly hear what they sound like. So as you can see, as you hover over the buttons, they have a little ticking sound. And when you click on a button that changes the menu, you hear a whooshing sound of the menu going off screen and a new one coming on. If we jump into a level real quick, you'll hear the jumping sound as well. I also need to add other clips such as picking up gems, pressing the button, and the hinge platform turning. As well as I might add a full sound so when you hit a platform after like jumping, it makes a little creak or a little pat. So this jump sound definitely isn't final. I just want to add a load of placeholder sounds so I can go back later and change the sounds to what I finally want. So these are just getting them all implemented and in place whilst I look for the perfect sound for each role. So I won't be going over the script for the sound manager system today. Firstly because it's kind of complicated, but secondly because I used a tutorial from Brackeys. It's a fantastic tutorial, so I'll be sure to link that down below if you want to know how I achieved this. I will quickly jump into my menu controller script though and show you how easy it is to play a sound using this system. So on startup, it finds the sound manager and sets that as sound manager, and then I've set up a simple method just to run soundmanager.play change menu. Now within all my different change menu methods here, you can see I've just played that at the start of it and it'll play that change menu sound. If I ever want to go back and change the name of the change menu sound, I can do that in just one place. So all I have to do after this is drag the clip into the inspector and name it change menu as I did here. Something else I've been working on has been some preliminary character designs. These are what you can see now in the background of me doing a bit of speed art, just testing a few different designs. The only real limit I put on myself here is that I want to use kind of a blocky, kind of a ball-like character, but I didn't have any idea on colours or anything else really, so I just tried a load of different designs. So I spent about an hour total doing this, and in the end I did come up with a couple different designs that I like. So firstly is one you've already seen, is the green one that I've animated and put within my scene already, but there's also a red version of that that has also been animated. So this is the finished sheet of I added a few different designs and what I think will look good as potential skins to unlock within the game. So different animals, there's a cat, a dog, I tried to do a parrot but it looks dreadful, and kind of a few different faces. So I've got a few ideas for unlockable skins, but I think the base character is going to be the green blob or a variant of it with different gameplay changes that alter it to turn into the red one occasionally. With that all being said, I do still want to test a full person character, potentially next week. But for now I'm proceeding as if this blob is the main character and I'm just going to carry on with the development, because later on I could potentially just change it to that. So just real quickly, here in the level you can see the green character with the running left and right animation, and then if I hit a key to switch to the red character, there it is with its own running animations. So I've also added two different bits to the menus. I've added a tab system for the options menu, so you have 3 tabs across the top that you can switch between, and this was a custom script I wrote. And I also added a scrolling menu for the skins section, so I added a skins page so you can also set any skins that you unlock. So currently I've got it set just to a hotkey to switch to a different skin within the game. I need to look up the most optimum way of locking and unlocking different skins, and this involves like whether I should just load in a new object with this skin set, or if I could just switch to a different animator. Well, anyway, the plan is to work that out next week, and then by the end of next week, hopefully I can start adding different skins to the game, and then look at challenge systems or levels to unlock the different skins. So the last thing I did was ran a build test to make sure that the game builds and runs from my desktop. So it ended up with an executable file, and I had to change a few of the scripts because I was using the editor in a couple of the files, which you can't. But after, I don't know, it didn't take that long, got that working, and it works fine here. So it's just good to make sure there's no major problems, and I'm going to start running these more regularly just to make sure I'm not running into any problems leading up to a potential demo in December release. So I've also planned out next week's worth of jobs as well, so I'm hoping to implement the ability to pick up and push different items to add more puzzles to the level, as well as a part of the level where it's continuous running and you have to dodge obstacles. So that should be next week, and I'm looking forward to getting that going. And once that's done, then hopefully it will be loads of level design, artwork updates and different animations, and we'll be really pushing towards filling out the game as most of the core systems now have been built. So that just about wraps up this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, please be sure to hit subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Just a quick scheduling update, I'm looking at doing one tutorial a week as well as one devlog now, instead of previously I was trying to do 2 devlogs, so it just lets me fill the devlog more and I don't have to spend time waffling or trying to fill out to make it to a certain length. With that being said, thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.